All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today's event, and today's a very special event because it is the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round, which will be everyone will be joining us for today's event. So let me go ahead. Let me introduce the judges for today's qualifying round, one at a time. First up on the judge lineup for today, he is a core DJ, president of the Promo Vatican, and CEO of DMJ Music Group. Guys, give it up, Big DM. Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event. DM, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How's everybody doing? I apologize for the noise in the background, but there's a lot of other stuff going on tonight, so we're going to make it happen. The world is opening back up, so music is everywhere. So we're going to bring you into all these worlds, and we're going to make it fake today.
Definitely, definitely. Now, DM, we always ask a question to our judges. My question for you today, in your experience, what makes an artist stand out from the rest of the competition in the Coast to Coast Live showcase?
Well, normally, you know, in a normal setting, it would be, you would look at different factors. You would look at their performance. You know, performance piece would be a big part of it. And just kind of see if the performance kind of matches the song itself. And then you look at the video components. Everything kind of ties in. So now that the world is opening back up, hopefully artists have had an opportunity to maybe work on their performance craft, whether it's in the garage, whether it's on the sidewalk, whether it's in the park, or whatever the case may be. Because now we're going to want to make sure that that performance part matches what the music is.
Definitely, definitely. DM, such a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's qualifying round. Up next on the judge lineup, he's a platinum producer. He's worked with artists such as Young JEEZY, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 Chainz, and much more. You guys know him. It's DJ Pain 1. DJ Pain 1, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online event. How you doing, brother?
Thanks for having me, man. We got sun, so life is good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And Pain 1, it's always a pleasure to have you. My question for you today, what makes you give an artist a high score when judging in this competition?
Honestly, I think if they're putting their best foot forward and you can tell that they're putting in a lot of effort, that's, I think, half of it. And then the other half is just creating something solid and unique. And even if it's not all the way there yet, a lot of the judges here, myself included, recognize potential and will score an artist highly based on their potential.
Definitely well said. DJ Pain 1, such a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's qualifying round. And last but certainly not least, he is the Vice President of Coast to Coast Live. JP, how's it going, man? Coast to Coast Live qualifying round today, JP. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. We're doing good.
Awesome. And it's always great to have you as well, JP. I know you're a busy guy, but I got to ask you, man, what are the main qualities that Coast to Coast Live is looking for when they are crowning their champion?
I think, you know, we're just looking for someone who has the ultimate package, you know, someone who's a hard worker, someone who, you know, obviously has great music and, you know, obviously someone who can consistently put out the music. So, you know, someone with superstar qualities and someone willing to work.
That's what it's all about. JP, it's a pleasure to have you on this panel today. Thank you so much for joining us. That's our star lineup of judges. We have a great lineup of artists today. As I said, this is the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round for the World Championship. All of these artists are competing today for the $50,000 in prizes. And this is the first round, so we're going to play their songs and their videos. And the judges are going to score them live at the very end of today's event. I'm going to pick the top 3 scorers. Those are the 3 artists that'll move on to the next round for the $50,000 in prizes. So let me kick this thing off with the first artist on today's lineup. We have Devon Hill. Devon Hill, now we did have you before on our chat room, but you did disconnect on us, but no worries. We have your song ready to go, Devon. So let me go ahead and load up his song, and we'll be right back.
Chains on, yeah. Not like that, yeah. Hey. She say she was for the gram. I say, don't you got a man? She say, just that little shit that I can never understand. Now she telling all her friends, cause she know I got them plans. I might put her in a trance. Have her looking for me, yeah. I'm getting paid, yeah. side. I remember days I had the street side, but I got someone I gotta be now. I'm living free now. Hold up, fuck it up, run it up. Watch me pull up in the jack. New on money, new Versace. I don't even know what the tax. I'ma run all of this money up. But you ain't hard, get your tummy tucked. Most of my niggas don't give a fuck. With them niggas you run for the gram. I say, don't you got a man? She say, just that little shit that I can never understand. Now she telling all her friends. Now she know I got them bands. I might put her in a trance. How about looking for me? Yeah, yeah. Been living my life way. I've been living my life way. I've been living my life way. I've been living my life way. Yeah, I've been walking this small job, like down in Givenchy. You gotta take it with a billionaires. Most of y'all niggas be scared to go in. I'm the only nigga that's still right there. Too many nights trying to find a place where I can go lay my head. Gotta walk around feeling like I'm dead. Fighting all these demons inside my head. If you fighting demons, they inside yours too. Came a long way from not knowing what to do till I got it in my bag and I changed my view. Cause I remember days I was doing this for fun. Now a nigga getting paid just from doing what I want. She say, for the gram. I say, don't you got a man? She say, that's that little shit that I can never understand. Now she telling all her friends, cause she know I got them bands. I might put her in a trance. How about looking for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on today's lineup. That was Devon Hill with his song and his video. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Devon Hill and his song that he submitted?
I know we've seen this one recently, and I liked it, but I know that the criticism that a lot of us gave was that the concept of do it for the gram is just really dated and kind of just overused. So to compete in 2021 with a song that's based on a phrase that people were using, 10 years ago, because Instagram's like 12 years old or something. So to do it for the gram is old. It would just be something I wouldn't recommend doing, but he has a lot of potential. So I like his sound.
Definitely. Thank you for that. DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to the next judge on the lineup. He is the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, what do you think of Devon Hill and his song?
I thought the song was okay. In terms of song concept, Payne 1 is correct. We need to make sure that, the song concept and what we're thinking about moving forward kind of matches kind of what we are. Do it for the gram is a little dated. I would agree with that. But in terms of his melody and his flow, I thought it was really good.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what were your thoughts of Devon Hill and his song?
Yeah, I agree with the guys about the term "do it for the gram." It is kind of outdated, but I mean, besides that, I think he had a great video. He has a very nice voice. I thought it was a great beat selection, and the songwriting was dope. And he knows how to make a song. So even though the "do it for the gram" is outdated, he obviously knows how to make a song and how to write a hook. But besides that, yeah, I mean, the song had 20,000 views on it as well. So he's obviously doing his thing, promoting it and getting it out there. So that's good to see as well.
Definitely. The great advice there from JP and all three of the judges. Devon Hill, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live qualifying round for the World Championship. And with that, we'll move on to the next artist on today's lineup. We have VG. Now, VG, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so VG, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Belly?
How's it going, brother? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Cleveland, man. I'm from down the way. You understand?
Representing
85.
Cleveland. That's what's up, man. Is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live showcase as well?
Yeah. We always been competing, man. We mess with y'all guys, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good showcase. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get a lot of artists singing and known, for real.
Yeah,
For real.
and
I
tell
like
us,
that.
how does it feel to be in the qualifying round for the championship? How does it feel when you first won your first showcase?
Mazel tov, man. It feels good, man. It feels good. You hear me? Like, it feels good, man. Like, hey, I'm ready to head to Miami. I'm ready to head to Miami, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Coast
what's up.
to coast.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
what I'm saying?
And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
You can check me out on IG. It's The Real Cleveland. You can we dropped the album. It's called BIGG, Face Recognition. And by the way, I got a friend that'd like to tell y'all something.
What's up? Vote BG.
She said about BG, man.
That's what's up.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can find us on there. Just hit my IG. The Real Cleveland, THA. The Real Cleveland, THA. I made it simple for you.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about this song. It's called Glocks Out. You got almost 300 plays on this. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
Yeah, we got a lot of views on there. But look, this song is made with me, my cousin, and one of my other guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hot out here, man. Like, but we mess with coast to coast, man. I appreciate you, JP. Hey, hit my line. We gonna do that other thing we talking about too, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's what's up, man. So this is VG with his song Glocks Out. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Bank Shack, all on us entertainment. Rio, what up? BG, what up? Yeah. What he say?
DJ Bank Shack, stop playing.
Talk to me.
We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. What you talking about? You better watch your mouth for that bitch get shut, nigga. You better watch your mouth for that casket. Yeah, that bitch gon' be shut, nigga. Yeah. Cause we aiming for that. We split your mop if you got them fucking dreads. I ain't going for none, nigga. Sounds like y'all nigga. Niggas know me, yeah, bitch, I get that pole on me. Run up on me, yeah, you gon' be like, whoa, homie. Fuck that, nigga. Off that fucking dough, homie. Fuck that, nigga. I never fucking told, homie. Fuck that, yeah, I never fucking fold, homie. Fuck that. So a couple niggas will land, but I gotta fucking worry about my own, homie. These niggas claim they real, but they fake. They wanna take the food up off your plate. Nah, but nigga, I ain't going. Welcome to my city, Cleveland, where it be snowing. We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money.
Stay with a glizzy, glizzy all on my side. I don't give a fuck how you feel, all my niggas ride. I'm a down the slide nigga and I'm on the east side. We can ride till the day we fucking die. I'm an ex's fucking box, nigga, with this fucking Glock, nigga. Told you before, nigga, I don't play no games, my nigga. I control the streets, plus I fuck all the freaks, nigga. This is what we do, nigga. This is how we eat, nigga.
We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. Steady to that money, I'll never get tired. You want to get got light. I'll get cash all day, all night. Keep that Glock on my hip all tight. Niggas can't trust no. Got a lot of cash, lot taking off. Waste no, keep that 40 on my fucking hip. I might rip it, I might rip it. Yeah, I might rip it, I might rip it, I might rip it. You might end up on a picture. Kick that Nina and the Smith. Split that bitch misses, yeah. We hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. We always stunting. Steady to that money. Hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for nothing. When I wake up in the morning, bitch, I'm always stunting. Say hop out, Glocks out. We ain't going for
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was VG with his song that he submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. We'll start off with you. What did you think of VG and his song that he submitted?
I thought there were a lot of good elements to it. I think the tone and the melodies were pretty good. I think his voice is unique. There were a lot of moments in the verses that just didn't feel cohesive, and that didn't really stand out to me. So overall, I think he has a ton of potential. This song didn't feel like the one, but as I said, you know, as a judge, I'm listening for talent and potential, and he has both of those things. So looking forward to seeing what else he has in his catalog.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is a core DJ and president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, what'd you think of VG and his song?
I thought the song was okay. I thought it was a little long. Like to probably keep the song anywhere between 2:30 and around no longer than 3 minutes. So about the 3-minute mark would have been cool. But I agree with Pain One. It was there were some parts of it that kind of lost me a little bit, but the melody was good.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of VG and his song?
I think that both judges hit it on the money. I think he definitely has a lot of potential. I really like his voice. I just thought the songwriting wasn't all there. And I totally agree with the song being too long. It kind of lost me halfway through it. But other than that, you know, he has a lot of potential for sure.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, definitely some great advice there from all three of the judges. VG, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Cooley. Cooley, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Cooley, you're up next. Can you hear us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. What's up?
Awesome, brother. Where are you from?
I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, bro.
Representing South Carolina. Is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase as well?
I was up in Charlotte, North Carolina for the competition.
North Carolina. It's definitely a great show for us. What does it feel like to be called up as one of the winners for a Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
It feels great, man. I mean, I'm just working super hard, you know what I'm saying? Keeping my head down, keeping my mind clean, you know what I'm saying? And just going for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, of course, keeping fun first. So it's awesome, you know?
Definitely. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Instagram is @Italianda, but it's 2 A's at the end. So ITALIANDAA.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song, On My Mind, that you submitted for us today. It's got almost 400 plays on it. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
So pretty much, man, I'm just trying to applicate inside of people's minds that they can just do anything that they want to do, just as long as they got the, you know, the hard work and the determination to do it. You know what I'm saying? So people in my city, where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, they just need that motivation. So I just want to install that inside of folks. That's all, you know? So, yeah.
Definitely. All right, so this is Cooley with his song On My Mind. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
losses, hot sauce across us, damn I just crossed it. Taking my grinder and putting some weed in it. Scraping it up and I'm putting some keef in it. It's packing up punch like that weight in Mike Tyson. Got control of my lung, got a bomb by the letter. And I sparing these niggas, I know that they foolish. Taking trash of them lyrics, the shit that they never did. Me, tune it out with my stare, knowing I'm the realest nigga in my ear. Say one talk about still, lame ass nigga, please don't go there. 7 years deep in the game, hell nah, not low. Bitch trap around here and trapping, I do what I want. 9 times out of 10, these niggas in the hoes can tell. I'm gonna excel, what's that in the mail? We getting them bells, can wish from a well. Yeah, I'm rolling a dank, just striking the tank, collecting the bank and boosting my rank, cause it be relating to you like glaciers. Speaking all of your languages, taking all the advantages. Yeah, is you getting money cause I'm getting rich? Need the loyalty and the body fit. If you brave enough, you could be that bitch. Taking no losses, see what it costs us. Teachers and bosses, hot sauce across us. Damn, I just crossed them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cooley with his song and his video that he submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll go up first. What did you think of Cooley and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was cool. I like the use of the sample. If the song takes off, you're just gonna have to get cleared to that sample. That may be a whole different conversation, but other than that, I thought the song was pretty cool.
Awesome, thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. What do you think of Cooley and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I love the beat. I like the whole aesthetic. To me, it needed a lot of work, specifically just in terms of songwriting. Like the hook was so wordy and so fast paced that it just felt like an extra verse. So a casual first time listener isn't going to grasp any part of that hook and walk away remembering it. So just understanding, principles of songwriting and what your goals are for the listener. And if your goal for the listener is to walk away retaining the central concept of the song, then the hook has to reflect that. And it's really, really difficult to do. It's really difficult to boil down the essence of the song in 8 bars and make it stick. So that's your challenge. And then I would also encourage you, there was something going on with the mix. It was weird. Like the vocals were sitting above the beat rather than within it. It sounded like there was some hyper stereo panning going on. So I don't know what that was, but try to fix that. But definitely a lot of talent and a lot of potential and great beat selection. That's something that a lot of artists can't claim.
For sure. Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Cooley and his song?
I thought the song was dope. The beat selection was great. I definitely love the vibe of the song. Reminded me of something like maybe Wiz Khalifa or Cassie Veggies would do. I didn't enjoy the mix. I agree with Pain One. The vocal mix wasn't, all there. And I thought the intro was too long to go. It was like 45 seconds, and the rest of his song was short too. Like Pain One said, it was only one verse. So I think maybe if he took out that intro or added a second hook, it would have done more for him. But other than that, he's a very talented, great songwriting. So yeah, I see a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from the judges right there. Cooley, stay tuned till the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. All right, guys, next up on the lineup, we have King Tufo. King Tufo, looking at the chat room, doesn't look like you are connected with us here. And you did disconnect on us, but no worries. We do have your song ready to go. It's called Hood Cry. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
My bro said I'ma make the hood cry, and I just thought I'd let you know, yeah. Go pick they meds up off the floor, cause I ain't get to say my goodbyes, and I won't never let it go, yeah. They took my brother, sent him home, plus I ain't never have a good guy. Show me the way, show me the ropes, yeah. Bitch, I been thugging all alone, and they say I misunderstood why, when they ain't knowing what I know, yeah. Ain't no more good inside my social, brother. I'ma make the hood cry for everything they did to me. I pieced my heart back together, but I forgot the sympathy. I'm moving slow in this weather, cause I don't got the energy. My queen can't understand it, asking what that gotten into me. Like baby girl, I'm a demon, and no, I wasn't born this way when I came out as a semen. But they don't realize raising children in the hood ain't good breeding, and now I'm victim to the system, and my heart holding grievance. Holding back, I'm on the tag, they gotta pay for this treatment. I grab it, strap and face the fact that I'm gon' have to get even. Come off the hip, they mad as cat. Fuck, he's still breathing. I double back until I know we deleted. Yeah. And no, I don't want your pity, you can keep it. I've been thugging riding solo, I don't need it. I've been stuck inside my thoughts, it feel like treason. I heard it storming in the hood, and I said I'ma make the hood cry. And I just thought I'd let you know, yeah. Go pick they meds up off the floor, cause I ain't get to say my goodbyes, and I won't never let it go, yeah. They took my brother, sent him home, plus I ain't never have a good guy. Show me the way, show me the ropes, yeah. Bitch, I been thugging all alone, and they say I misunderstood why, when they ain't knowing what I know, yeah. Ain't no more good inside my social, brother. I'ma make the hood every king and queen fall down. They done took all of my people, come and take me now. All this evil made me evil, they can't take me down. Hey, somebody save me now. I'm just stuck inside this life full of horror, it feel like torture. No, you never been through shit, so don't get mad when I ignore you. I ain't having pop the piss, but still was here and there for you. Yeah, I sit back and reminisce on memories I'm unsure of. Yeah, don't really know who gon' be there for me. My mind racing, getting impatient, trying to figure out who cared for me. But I've been moving carefully. I can be a statistic, but I'm still with it. Don't forget you niggas damage me. I'm just telling you what it is and what it's gon' be. They took my brother, fuck the judge and fuck the police. And my heart ache for the ones out there and before me. But I'ma make a soul league. Fuck it, they said I'ma make the hood cry. And I just thought I'd let you know, yeah. Go pick they meds up off the floor, cause I ain't get to say my goodbyes, and I won't never let it go, yeah. They took my brother, sent him home, plus I ain't never have a good guy. Show me the way, show me the ropes, yeah. Bitch, I been thugging all alone, and they say I misunderstood why, when they ain't knowing what I know, yeah. Ain't no more good inside my social, brother. I'ma make the hood cry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was King Tufo with his song and his video that he submitted. Now, we did connect with him here. Hey, King Tufo, can you hear us?
Yeah, good.
What's going on, brother? Where you from?
I'm from Covington, Kentucky.
Kentucky. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Is that where you competed for the Coast to Coast Live show?
Nah, I went up to Indiana.
Indiana. What did that feel like, knowing that you were one of the finalists for that show in Indiana?
Man, it was crazy. I got done performing this song that I got called Inevitable. Got off stage, and it was actually like people just coming up to me, man, what's this called? So it was easy networking just because they liked the song so much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And what is your social media, so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
TFB Tez on Instagram, TFB_TEZZ.
Gotcha. And tell us a little bit about that song. We just saw your song and your video. What was that all about? What did we just watch here?
All right, so Hood Cry. One of my homies, you know, lost one of their homies to gun violence, and that was the mindset of them. You know what I'm saying? Like the hood making me feel all this pain, so I'm about to go back and I'm about to make the hood cry. You know what I'm saying? But I got a message that I want to send out to everybody. If anybody lost anybody to gun violence, you know what I'm saying? Don't have that mentality. Just let God deal with it. You know what I'm talking about? But that was the gist of the song.
All right, that's what's up. So we just heard your song. I'm going to toss it over to the judges at this point, King Tufo. So let's start off with the first judge on the lineup. He is a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. What were your thoughts of King Tufo and his song that he submitted?
This is just my opinion, but I thought it was really fucking good. I don't really have much feedback other than it was very good. It was very good.
That's a good thing. Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. Definitely feeling the song. Let's toss it over to the next judge. He is the president of the Promo Vatican, Big DM. You're up next. What do you think of King Tufo and his song?
Yeah, you had a really good record, man. That was a really solid record. All the components were there. You had the hook, the melodies, the verses were straight. Everything was really, really good. So you got that right there.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM agreeing with Pain 1 right there. And with that, we'll go over to the last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of King Tufo and his song?
Yeah, I thought it was an incredible song. The songwriting was amazing. You could really feel the pain and the emotion when you're listening to the song. And I love the ad-libs as well. I thought the ad-libs were dope and unique. The mixing on the ad-libs. So he has a lot of potential, very talented.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP and all the judges agreeing. Definitely feeling the song King Tufo. Stay tuned, though. We're almost at the end of the event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Pity Bates. Pity Bates, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Pity Bates, as you join up with us right here, can you hear us? And you are connected here. Go ahead, activate your microphone so we can hear you real quick. Pity Bates. What's up?
Yeah.
We got you. You're coming in a little loud though. Go ahead, lower your microphone so we can hear you real quick. What's going on, man?
How about now?
Where are you from?
How about now?
Perfect.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. How about now?
You're coming in perfect, brother. So where are you from?
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. Peace.
Oh yeah, we got you. We got you. You're good.
Okay, cool. I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
Connecticut. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
Well, I actually signed up in North Carolina, one of my stomping grounds, but I'm from New Haven, Connecticut, and that's where I competed, in Connecticut.
Awesome. And what did that feel like, knowing that, you were one of the finalists for that show?
Oh, man, glory be to God. I'm telling you, it's awesome because I've been doing hip-hop for years, and to compete, especially in the generation now where music has evolved and changed, I'm grateful to still be able to do it. And it was a blessing to just be a part of this whole showcase, especially when I've been signed up for so many years on it. I finally, stepped up and said, I'm going to give it a try, and I actually succeeded the first step. So I'm grateful to move on.
That's what's up. That's what it's all about, man. And give us your social media, so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff.
You can catch me Instagram, simple Pity at Pity Bates 1. You can catch me Facebook, Patrick Manic, Pity Bates. You can catch me SoundCloud, Pity Bates. All simple. Look me up everywhere. YouTube, Pity Bates 1. Please subscribe if you can.
And Pity Bates, tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. This is the official video for You Ain't Heard Nothin'. What is this all about? I see you got almost 200 plays on it.
Well, we recorded the song. I actually got in with a song called Plug Me In. Shout out AC Smooth. But I did this one with DJ Stiz. I just wanted to do a personal testimony. Every time I do a song, I feel like I always come better than the next go round. And that's what I try to do on this song, which is a personal testimony. And it was just me going in, letting my generation know and the new generation know that I haven't lost the touch, that, I'm still not the best or the greatest, but I'm good at what I do, song for song and verbally. And I had a great, producer behind me on this one as well, DJ Stiz, shout out.
Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is You Ain't Heard Nothin' by Pity Bates. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
Yo, Stiz, you hear that? Yeah, you hear this? Uh-oh. Yeah. It's Pity Bates, boy. You heard song? Nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. You heard song? Nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. Can I testify? Man, you ain't heard nothing yet. Pity Bates, who am I? You ain't heard nothing yet. Real dude, real world, you ain't heard nothing yet. The Lord fitted me, but you ain't heard nothing yet. That's why I'm so swift. You ain't heard nothing yet. Tell us Swift the gift, but you ain't heard nothing yet. So religiously, I just snuck through death, surviving the final destination to express myself. You a quarterback in the game. I'm coming with the blitz like a linebacker. I was put here to make hits and break all records. How you gonna beat me when the hottest part of your song be like, hey yo, check it, get it? Man, you so pathetic. My verse, my style, my song is like a rumor. Watch me spread it across the globe. It's all so dope. When I
come around, you try to find ways to cope. Ain't no hope. Try to touch me, you might as well bungee jump without a rope. Nope, I ain't gonna stop. I'm always gonna be on your dial. Verizon style. Can you hear me now? I ain't conceited, but I'm wild with the style. How? Lyrically, I walk on water to stay afloat. Make this a memory like it's the realest joint I wrote. You heard song, nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. You heard song, nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. Can I testify? Man, you ain't heard nothing yet. Pity bakes, who am I? You ain't heard nothing yet. Real dude, real world, you ain't heard nothing yet. The Lord fitted me, but you ain't heard nothing yet. That's why I'm so swift, you ain't heard nothing yet. Tell us swift with the gift, but you ain't heard nothing yet. Look, I'm on a deep end, but still, I don't need to float. Word of mouth, speak life, I ain't blowing smoke. Lyrically, I shark bite piranhas, and I never choke. Never choke. Tough guy, that's enough guy. Where I'm from, ain't nobody on no bluff guy. Elm City makes something out of nothing guy. New Haven bound boy, I'm more renowned boy. From here to North Cackalack, I got a sound boy. I mean a sound boy, I got a sound off. Got another show I call that another round off. But when it comes to the lyrics, you gotta hear it. I keep it for the deaf and the blind, you can't get buried. Pray to it, drink to it, easy Jesus spirit. Disobedient to the word you never heard or understood. My prophecy is from the hood to every ghetto that's real. No cap for real. Chill, I got unnecessary swag. Mary J feeling, no pain, no drama. Oh boy, pity bait, there he go again. When it's all said and done, y'all be knowing him. Teacher boy, preacher boy, no, I'm none of them. I ain't the way, true for life, but I'm under him. Marvin Gaye and rap, still ahead of my time. Make this a memory like it's the realest joint I rock. Now turn up, pity about to have a breakdown. Turn up, pity bait about to break down. Turn up, pity bait about to break down. Turn up, pity bait about to break down. You heard song, nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. You heard song, nah, you ain't heard nothing yet. Can I testify? Man, you ain't heard nothing yet. Pity baits, who am I? You ain't heard nothing yet. Real dude, real world, you ain't heard nothing yet. The Lord fitted me, but you ain't heard nothing yet. That's why I'm so swift, you ain't heard nothing yet. Tell us swift with the gift, but you ain't heard nothing yet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Pity Bates with his song and his video that he submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, what were your thoughts of Pity Bates and his song that he submitted?
I think he has a lot of talent and a lot of great energy. It has an old school feel, but you can make something classic and timeless sounding. Because like Jadakiss has an old school feel, but he's still Fat Joe, like they're legends and they're still making great music today. So I feel like that's kind of his lane. So in terms of his marketing strategy, just keep that in mind. I'd say two bits of criticism. One, focus on the consistency of the cadence so you don't drop into the. I mean, it's cool to do every now and then just to kind of flex some style, but sometimes, especially in the first verse, he was getting into the more conversational flow a little too much, and I thought it just kind of broke his cadence. And then hooks, writing an effective hook is hard. And he's a lyrical rapper, so it's very word heavy. And I'm sure this will not be this is actually the second time I've said it today, and I'm sure it won't be the last. So I know how that is. But yeah, a lot of time.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, what do you think of Pity Bates and his video?
Definitely got a lot of talent. Song was pretty cool. Definitely would like to hear more.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Pity Bates and his song?
Yeah, I thought it was dope. You can tell he's a lyrical rapper, or a real rapper. He has a lot of great bars in there that I enjoyed listening to. I love his energy in the song and in the video as well. He showed a lot of energy. He has a lot of potential. I would love to check out what else he got.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, definitely some great advice there from all three of the judges. Pity Bates, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Cooley Hunden. Cooley Hunden, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Cooley Hunden, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going, brother? You are tilted. You can go ahead and tilt your camera so we can see you real quick.
Okay, okay.
How's it going, brother? Where are you from?
Hey, I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Mississippi. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us for today's event. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase to get you here?
I competed for the contest in Memphis, and it was, so convenient because it's so close to home. So, I went ahead and went to Memphis, and, they showed me some love in Memphis.
Awesome. What did that feel like being called up as one of the winners of that showcase, especially in front of a local crowd, like you just mentioned?
It was great just to have people show me, so much love in the crowd and intensity. It's always nice to have the crowd, always into your song. So, they showed me love when I was up there.
Definitely. Now, what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Everything is pretty much Cooley Hundun. That's KOOLEYHUNDUN. Everything as far as like social media, and if I don't have it, it's coming soon. So thank you.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. I see it's got over 1,200 plays on it. It's called Crash Out. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
I mean, honestly, I had recorded in a method that I'm not used to. I record my own like songs and stuff, and I actually went A-B style. I normally write my own music, but I actually went the A-B style, and like I feel like I crashed out on it, and I feel like it's gonna bring intensity, and everybody's gonna feel how I feel. So thank you.
Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a listen. This is Cooley Hunden with his song Crash Out. Let me load up this song. We'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, bitch. I don't give a fuck, I told my niggas we gon' get the loot. Just came in with my shooter, yeah, we cashed out on some brand new shoes. Big bag, get the cash, walk it out, I'll be back soon. Back in the day, they said I lose, now I'm fucking these home by the tools. I don't give a fuck, I told my nigga pull it out and shoot. Do what you gotta do, these niggas be pitiful. I don't give a fuck about all that talk, these niggas, they talk get critical. Told that bitch we gon' fuck the very first night if she down to play a role. Niggas be talking about bands and need the bands inside my hands, Leave a little bitch in the trance, I'm on them Zans, me and my mans, She told me she got friends, I ain't got time to fuck her friends, Coop all white like the clan, but I can't hang like fuck you saying, I do not care what these niggas complaining about, I'm just saying, I don't really know why he told, I got a hoe, I be playing her, these real big rap be slaying her, she fuck me every day, and I still didn't put no bay in her, lost my cousin to the streets, it ain't easy just to get over, I'm a Northside vet, chopper, we can talk about that, big bitch got a Birkin bag, right after I hit the ass, don't condone no copycats, my son gon' cost a lot of racks, pull up with your complex, who know what a run said. I don't give a fuck, I told my niggas we gon' get the loot. Just came in with my shooter, yeah, we cashed out on some brand new shoes. Big bag, get the cash, walk it out, I'll be back soon. Back in the day, they said I lose, now I'm fucking these home by the tools. I don't give a fuck, I told my nigga pull it out and shoot. Do what you gotta do, these niggas be pitiful. I don't give a fuck about all that talk, these niggas, they talk get critical. Told that bitch we gon' fuck the very first night if she down to play a role. Niggas be talking about bands and need the bands inside my hands, Leave a little bitch in the trance, I'm on them Zans, me and my mans, She told me she got friends, I ain't got time to fuck her friends, Coop all white like the clan, but I can't hang like fuck you saying, I do not know what these niggas be talking about, I ran out of patience. Smoking that gas, I be craving, look at my eyes, they Asian. Don't wanna talk about pain, she told my little heart was aching. Why would you tell my little heart, I really don't wanna go start from the basics. Why would I trust these niggas, they gon' smile and stab me in the back, Hold on, wait, my nigga got packs, hold on, wait, my nigga got racks. We in the paint with a shout out to Shaq, we got the prison and drag in the back. Your little bitty hoe wanna fuck for a stack, and she gon' come with a little bitty friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cooley Hunden with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll be up first. What do you think of Cooley Hunden and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was good, man. Good tempo. It kind of had that Travis Scott feel. I like that. It was going. I like that.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What do you think of Cooley Hunden and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I agree. I thought the energy was good. I thought it was a good tempo, good pacing. Once again, the hook just felt like an extension of the verse. It's just very wordy and very complex. So again, the challenge of boiling down the essence of the song into 8 measures and making it catchy and making it memorable. You know, it's not the same as dumbing something down, because if you hear a lot of songwriters say, well, I'm not trying to dumb myself down. And it's like, you're not dumbing yourself down. It's actually really, really difficult to do that. It's really difficult to communicate what you need to communicate in a memorable way, in a concise way, and in a meaningful way, all in 8 measures. It's really hard. So something to consider and task yourself with moving forward.
Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Cooley Hunden and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I love the energy in the track. I also love the fact that he produced it himself. The production on the track was pretty good. You know, a lot of times artists try to do everything themselves, and you know, they might be really good at something, but you know, something else might lack because they're just trying to do everything themselves. So in this situation, that wasn't the case. The production was good, and so was his vocals.
Awesome. Definitely some great feedback there from all 3 of the judges. Cooley Hunden, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the qualifying round. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Chief Pound. Chief Pound, we do have you in the chat room. Let me see if we could go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. All right, so as you connect here, Chief Pound, can you hear us?
Yeah, you good?
How's it going, brother? Where you from?
I'm from Miami.
Representing Miami, that's what's up, man. And is that where you competed as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And tell us, what is that like to perform in front of a live crowd in Miami and then become one of the finalists of that show?
I mean, it's normal. Shit, it just worked for me. I did Rolling Loud 2019. I was one of the opening performances on the Loud stage. So I'm like used to performing and shit. It just worked for me.
Awesome. And is there anything you want to tell some of the newer artists that are tuning in that are thinking about joining Coast to Coast Live? How has Coast to Coast Live helped you when you performed in front of the live crowd?
I mean, it just worked. Anytime you get a chance to perform in front of a live crowd, I think you should do it. It's just working on your craft. You know, everything with music is entertainment. You got to be in front of people, so you should never be, you know what I'm saying, shy of that. That should be the first thing you run to, just to break that. Music is second, but it's more about aesthetic and you, how I feel about it.
Definitely. Now, Chief Pound, what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
I'm on Instagram, Chief_Pound, CHIEF_POUND, Chief Pound.
Awesome.
You can find my music on YouTube, same thing, Chief Pound, everywhere the same.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted. It's called Azul. I see you've got over 200 plays on it. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
I think it's just for me, it's just a fun song, you know, like a song you finna get in the car and go do something. You turn it on, it's finna get lit. Or you walk into your favorite club, you should hear that playing. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get with it.
That's what's up. All right, let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Azul with Chief Pound. Let me go ahead and load up his song. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Down till I throw up. C's what I throw up. P's what I roll up. Whoa. Keys to the Rover. She wanna roll up a short like a stroller. Whoa. Go ahead and crank that hoe. Get me to the door. My hoes don't tell me stop when I want some more. My hoes don't tell me stop when I wanna go. My hoes be wanna ride when I'm on that pill. This is how I live. No protected sex. Fuck he had my kids. That pussy too wet. Put me straight to bed. If she keep it wet, she could get it. Fuck them other niggas, tell them what I said. That pussy worth to die for. She know I'm gon' ride for. I go deep up in that pussy, but she only 5'4". She know I give a fuck about a nigga, what you lying for. Down till I throw up. C's what I throw up. P's what I roll up. Whoa. Keys to the Rover. She wanna roll up a short like a stroller. Whoa. Go ahead and crank that hoe. Get me to the door. My hoes don't tell me stop when I want some more. My hoes don't tell me stop when I wanna go. My hoes be wanna ride when I'm on that pill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chief Pound with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, what'd you think of Chief Pound and his song that he submitted?
I think all the elements are here up to a point. I mean, it's really catchy. It sounds great. And the hook melody is really catchy. I just feel like the words aren't concisely expressing something unique that is the essence of the song. So I think if it was just like, if there was one line in that hook that just made me think, damn, okay, I've never heard that before. Plus that melody, because the melody was crazy. I would walk away and be like, hey, yo, that song's a hit. So the talent and hit potential for this artist are definitely there.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is the president of the Promo Vatican, Big DM. What do you think of Chief Pound and his song that he submitted?
I agree with DJ Pain 1. But from my perspective, the melodies were really, really good. So you got something there. So as you move forward in your career, make sure you focus on songs that will bring out the best in you in terms of your songwriting, in terms of your melodic voice, in terms of the way that you deliver your cadence. So, you're on to something right there. So make sure you stick to it.
Definitely. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Chief Pound and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, so this was an artist I was, kind of excited to judge on the championship today. I mean, I saw him perform at the Miami showcase, so I know his live performances are good. He has a lot of energy. And then I also saw him perform at Rolling Loud myself because I was there, so I thought that was dope. I'm from Miami, so I've heard a lot of his music. He's an underground artist bubbling up. So, I mean, like DJ Pain 1 and Big DM said, he has a lot of potential. His melodies were on point. And he has a lot of talent.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from the judges there, Chief Pound. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. All right, guys, next up on the lineup, we have Cellusin. Cellusin, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, and can you hear us? What's going on, brother? So you are muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
There you go. Can you hear me?
What's going on, brother? Where are you from?
What's going on? I'm from Cardiff, South Wales, UK.
The UK, man. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us for today. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live show?
So I competed in January online. No, February, I think. I was meant to perform in London, but because of COVID, it all got shut down. So
awesome. So you did compete in the online showcase. And what did that feel like for some of the newer artists that are tuning in? What did it feel like to win the online showcase and then make it to this round right here?
Well, it's unreal because obviously I'm from the UK, so we don't, even though we have a strong music scene, it's unheard of for someone like me to be in a competition like this. So yeah, the way for it to go down, I've practically built a studio and taught myself to mix and master as I did. So shout out to DJ Payne and Rock Wilder again for giving me the pass to get to this round, you know. But yeah, it's literally dream chasing, you know, from my bedroom to America. Like, who would have thought?
That's definitely the way to do it for sure, man. And what is your social media? So everyone could go ahead and go check you out.
My social media is AJ36IXTY6.
And what is that on? Is that on
Snapchat, Instagram, everything. Facebook, I've got a Facebook page. I've got a YouTube channel. I've put 2 songs now on Spotify that I've recorded here behind me. And yeah, this is a mashup of 2 of them. So.
And tell us a little bit about this song. What is this song all about? What are we about to listen to here?
It's me. It's wearing my heart on my sleeve, you know, and that's definitely something I've always done. But it's part of my mixtape called Growing Pains, which is practically going through these stages that I'm going through now. And it's like, I'm 30 soon, so it's, am I dream chasing or am I growing up? But like I said last time, it's always music that seems to be my cushion when I fall back. So this is like literal dream chasing, you know?
For sure. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Seleucid with his song. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Free 66. It's your boy CO. Self-made studio, let's go. How many times? How many times? How many times? How many
times have I been here before? I can't even be sure. Countless times, 1,000 if not more. Now I'm back for it all like I don't do tick. I want plaques on the wall in a nice new crib. How many times have I been here before? I can't even be sure. Countless times, 1,000 if not more. Now I'm back for it all like I don't do tick. I want plaques on the wall in a nice new crib. I had to grow up fast. I had to learn how to be a man. It started with a plan. I used to wish that it was different. It isn't. This is really how I'm living, so I'll push it to the limit. Yeah, I built this from the ground up. Motivated by the hate, I did all this without love. There's nothing nice in this life I live. I come up out the gutter, yes, I really had to grind for this. Trying to do it for my team. All the time they wasn't doing it for me. So now I'm one up in this life. I got my brother, I got my yak, but you don't want a life like mine. On some Aussie shit, I stay celibate, there's no one that I'm with. See your friends come and go, but in the end you'll always end up alone. So, how many times have I been here before? I can't even be sure. Countless times, 1,000 if not more. Now back for it all like I don't do tick. I want plaques on the wall in a nice new crib. How many times have I been here before? I can't even be sure. Countless times, 1,000 if not more. Now I'm back for it all like I don't do tick. I want plaques on the wall in a nice new crib. Yeah.
Self-made, 366.
You way too dumb, kid.
Somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow.
Is that what you think?
See, I'm still out here trying to live. The only difference is, now I ain't trying to sit. All my life I've been trying to win, never getting anywhere. It felt like I had died within. Cause I ain't never had a pot to piss in. But I never let that stop the vision. I have to get this from the ground up. Every penny, every pound, cause I'm self-made. I am my own management. I had to sell weight to get paid. I never had a pen. See, I came up in the rain, shot it. I spent days plotting, trying to make profit. Get it at whatever cost. Celibate, just so I can get it more. So I ain't settling for any loss. I won't ever quit until I get it all. I've been trying to get it right. It's always going left. Tired getting high, trying to cope with all the stress. I'm always down and depressed, trying to find my way to get out of some mess. Yes, I learned from them losses. I know I made mistakes, I put in work for resources. But now I changed my lane, so I'm taking aim. See, it's time to make a profit. Look, I really live the life that these other rappers talk about. But I was active way before I ever saw an ounce. I lost my passion for this rapping. I was active, always trapping. Caught up, trying to put a stack inside my attic. Now I'm done trying to fit inside this box where everybody else seems to think that I belong. I learned this lesson from the loss. Turned myself into a boss, claiming everything I lost. I'm heading to the top, you wonder why. I say that I'm tired of this shit. I'm on my grind and I'm hustling, but I just wanna live. Tired of the struggling. All the times I saw my mama cry, I couldn't stomach it. No, I'm just trying to change for the better. Get away from all the pain and the pressure. If you only knew the half of it, how hard it's been to lose it all and have to start again. There's been times I feel like I just wanna quit. The street life had me deprived since I was just a kid. See, this life is what it is. I push mine until I win, or I'm lying in that ditch. I'm all in with that hand I was dealt. When I was falling, no one had a hand out to help. So I won't force. It's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Selyusin with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Selyusin and his song that he submitted? Oh, you're muted, DM. Hold up. You're muted. There you go.
I can definitely tell that you got some lyrical talent, so I appreciate the lyrical talent. You probably just want to just get with a producer and just, get you some different type of music. This particular song was a little too long, you know what I mean? So you want to probably keep it around 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes long, if I can give you any advice there.
Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What'd you think of Selyusin and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I agree with Big DM. I thought the talent was amazing. It's just that the presentation, I wish it had been better. I wish it hadn't just been a cell phone video. I wish it had been an actual music video, or even just some kind of dynamic visualizer with the high quality audio, because he can really rap. And so it would have been nice if he had just invested a little more effort into the presentation. But the potential is and the talent are through the roof.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live, JP. What'd you think of Selyusin and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I gotta agree with both of the judges. Little disappointed by it. I mean, he has incredible talent, but obviously, it was recorded on the phone, so you couldn't. I just wish it was a full song, an entire song, a well-produced and well-mixed song. I mean, you're in the championship round, and you want to come put your best foot forward. You want to show us, your best music and your best effort. And unfortunately, the song didn't do that for him. I tried to see on his YouTube channel to see if he had something else that that was fully produced, and he just had more freestyle. So something he has to work on and get, like DM said, get with a producer, or get with an engineer, go to the studio, record your vocals on a track and get it mixed and put it out, and you just got to put your best foot forward. So he has a lot of talent, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else he got in the future.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from all three of the judges right there, Selyusin. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And with that, we'll go over to the next artist on the lineup. We have Treasure J. Treasure J, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Treasure, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What's up?
How's it going, man? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the Bahamas.
Representing the Bahamas. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live show?
I competed in San Francisco, and I also competed in Tampa. So I competed twice, actually.
Awesome. And what did that feel like to be called up as one of the finalists? We have a lot of newer artists that are tuning in today. They're thinking about joining the showcase. Any advice you want to give to them?
I mean, it felt amazing because of the opportunity. Like, where I'm from, there's a lot of musical talent, but not as much opportunities which you could find in America. So the fact that I was able to come to this country and get that opportunity, it felt amazing. I'm like extremely grateful for it, you know?
Awesome. And we're grateful to have you as well. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
My social media is Treasure Targaryen. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, then it's easy to put together. But Treasure Targaryen.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about this song, Treasure J. You have Paparazzi that you submitted today. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
So it all started off with a beat that I was making, and I got bored of it because I'm always trying to make new and better stuff. And then one of my boys was like, yo, you should work on this. So like after he inspired me, like I decided to have fun with it. So I bought a few outfits. I flew back to the Bahamas to shoot the music video, and you know, I just wanted to have fun with it. So this is really just me just relaxing.
All right, that's what's up. Representing the Bahamas today, we have Treasure J with his song Paparazzi. Let me go ahead and load up his video. We'll be right back.
Treasure Targaryen. It's been a minute. That nigga was singing, now he back to rapping. That's Treasure who did it. My bitch is so bullshit, Louis backpacking all through the city. Said she wanna fuck, but only after she done popping that pilly. Man, that kitty go silly. Man, that kitty go silly. They gon' know what the name is in London to LA all the way to Philly. I'm here to fuck, I ain't here for your feelings. Leaving marks in my back with them nails that you point me when shit is on, period. When your shit is on, y'all niggas sleeping. I got your shorty rolling by the pound, she tweaking, she geeking. Y'all niggas will run them talk across the town, that shit just so ignorant. I could tell her you niggas really just some clowns looking at the white pigment. I fuck up for 3 hours straight by you niggas last minutes. I ain't got no need to pretend it, but dick in the back, I might just touch a spleen or a kidney. They wanna know why I'm so intelligent. I tell them my brain does look like a 1 in a million. One I got it, I eat it. She finds size by me before I even finish my sentence. Yeah, I'm the man in the house, watching them pop a pussy on the OnlyFans. That's what I'm talking about. There ain't no judgment here, gotta do what you do and that money's about. She want her money up front, she want her money, no doubt. Run it up. Them benches and lists, I count the blue honeys up. You gotta bounce out of here, better down, the sun is up. She just wanna leave with me, she ready to come feed with me. She say try to sing for me, yeah. So I tell her, bitch, it's just been a minute. That nigga was singing, now he back to rapping. That's Treasure who did it. My bitch is so bullshit, Louis backpacking all through the city. Said she wanna fuck, but only after she done popping that pilly. Made that kitty go silly. Made that kitty go silly. They gon' know what the name is in London to LA all the way to Philly. I'm here to fuck, I ain't here for your feelings. Leaving marks on my back with them nails that you point with when shit is on, period. When your shit is on. 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 Treasure Targaryen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Treasure J with his song and his video that he submitted for us. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up first. What'd you think of Treasure J and his video that he submitted?
Good quality video. I like his voice. I like his melodies. It just goes back to the hook. The hook was just really, really, really wordy. and there wasn't really any anchor point in the hook. There was no refrain. There wasn't any central theme to the hook. It was just kind of all over the place, and each line was a different theme, a different topic. And so that's the part that just, like that's not the point of a hook. So it's, again, I'm not trying to make it seem like this is the easiest thing to do, to write a hook that's effective, memorable, and concise, because it's not. It's difficult. But I'm pointing out that that's something that songwriters can and should make a part of their focus as they're going through their writing process.
Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the president of the promo Vatican, Big DM. What do you think of Treasure J and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was good. In terms of the structure and the writing of the song, Payne One was correct in that. You want the song to make sure it has that roller coaster ride. You want to be able to take the listener on highs and lows, peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? You want to, when they strap in, they listen to your song for the first time. You want to roll with everything that you got going on. So you want to make sure that certain elements stay consistent throughout the record. I thought the song was really, really good. You got to get to the point where you start focusing on the smaller things now. So the smaller things is what's going to take you to the next level. All right?
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Treasure J and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was great. I love the beat. It was a great beat selection. And the video was well made. I liked it a lot. I liked the vibe of the video. Him walking on the beach with the guitar. I thought that was pretty cool. In terms of the songwriting, I thought it was also great. And I agree with Payne 1 and DM about the hook. He has a lot of talent, a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And you heard it from all three of the judges. Definitely some great stuff there from the judges. Treasure J, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Badson Ajula. Badson, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Badson, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man? Go ahead, tilt your camera so we can get you straight real quick. Awesome, brother.
Right.
What's going on? Where are you from?
I'm from Senegal, West Africa.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? You were breaking up a little bit. Where are you from?
Yes, I'm from Senegal, West Africa.
West Africa. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from West Africa. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
I competed here in New York because I'm actually currently in New York. I've been here for 2 years now, so.
Awesome. And New York is definitely one of our better shows. It has a huge turnout every time we have a New York show. What is that like to be called up as one of the finalists for our New York City show?
Oh, it was awesome. It was really awesome, and I appreciated this opportunity and being on the stage and also getting to interact with my peers, artists and all of that. And as someone who's coming from, let's say, a country that speaks a foreign language, there was that language barrier, and it was really, instructive for me to see the judges understand, the music beyond the words, because I was singing in French, but then they understood. And this, helped me realize that, music is definitely a universal language. So if you know how to work on your craft, you can come up with very, very good things that speak to everyone, So yeah, it was really definitely an eye-opening experience.
Definitely well said. And yeah, we're all about that here at Coast to Coast Live. Now, Badson, what is your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
Yeah, so it's pretty much the same. Badson Ajola, BADSON AJOOLA, on all platforms. So, I'd appreciate if you go, subscribe and, give me some, let's say, moves, power moves, because we need that as artists,
For sure. Now, tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today. I see it's got over 2,000 plays on it. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
Yeah, this is a song that is part of an album I've been working on for 2 years now. So we started the promo last year. So in March, I released this one. And then, the COVID hit in, so I didn't get to continue the promo campaign. But it pretty much talks about, I mean, it's a celebration of hip hop. It's in Wolof, it's our national language back in Senegal. So I celebrate hip hop through, let's say, the challenges we face. It's kind of a beautiful struggle right now. You have that debate, people trying to be mainstream and others saying, no, we have to step into the underground, we have to be true to the game and all of that. So I wanted to celebrate all of those people, let them see that, okay, we all passionate about the same thing. And at the first place, this is love, respect, having fun. So why not celebrate this hip hop and keep it positive?
Definitely well said. Well, guys, this is Batson Ajula with his song. Let me go and load up his video. We'll be right back.
Bad son of Judah. Little rap gal saying, bagunya. Yeah. ñëpp a gis ni game bi dafa tar rappeur yaa ngi mel ni kakata ñu ngi snapchat ñu ngi facetime ñu ngi faceline public bu mar banem si la ñuy yóbbu vaar kan ak kan ñoo ko mën a kaar mbaadu dañuy jaar fi mu jaar dellu dugal seeni paxu jaan jëbu bon gaay son diir yu gàtt fanni reggaeton concept bi jeggiwul sax koy xamadi pese ton di ton gaay dañu toog duñu def leen podcast duñu dem fen sama business jaru sefa sa bos a ngi dox ci yoonu fen kano bi da wara tëni France bi moom lañ ko wéri kale mo kan lañu barle même bu fekkee wolof nekkul sunu ID bëgguñu lu dul rap gal seen bëgguñu lu dul rap gal seen bëgguñu yeah lu tax suñu musique jarul ci biti est-ce que secret bi ngi làkku ci biti wala ci love bi nga am ci sa city ba man ko represent ci anam yu tegi ay hypocrisie ci jamono fees del ci ay barigo waji gen clash seeni king rajo yi mel ni de guñu ko 16 bar yole kataleen ganal loolu feeñal seeni jikko full sound ambition bu ëpp la yere bi nga sol semi ko gaay yi du ñooy musicos DJ amul li mu xos seede biñ ko jox dafa xos USB mooy yëfu boss rap gal seen ñamew luxe dafa ragal dox moo tamu fix amul mbooloo bëri risque bàyyi di wax ni ke dafa fe nekk sani respect bi crédit bi big time show ci réseau bi promoteur yi lañu jege ne MC yaa ngi gën a jalgati ay kana bi da war a tëddi France bi moom lañ ko wéri kala ma kan lañu barle même bu fekkee wolof nekkul sunu ID bëgguñu lu dul rap gal seen bëgguñu lu dul rap gal seen bëgguñu yeah all gars yi rap ci jibon ñu ngi fay ku mani fu tada lay def nga gën a cool everyday ñu xoju seen pool lambi golo ñëpp la ñu suul boo ko jaaree sax ñu jëndi dóor boppu underground feesul mool lamiñ activiste dafa ñool dafa jaxasoo dessin yi la ma soo waaji nee na soof keeper kan mooy toppandoo ni ga buy rirandoo ne ñeneen ñëpp dañu tippa ñii di dekkoone ne ñangi tatoone détracteur traité ñu de gone ñii di def lu ne bu mën a dem fu ne wuti xam-xam ndax mu tane maa ngi gis seet bu tëri
Acoustic creativity, el rap yo lo frau. Can I be the one to tell me? France a mi mamá que huele. Caramba que le digo a le me fue que vuelo me consumo ID. Baguño lo do rap garsen. Baguño lo do rap garsen. Baguño. Can I be the one to tell me? France a mi mamá que huele. Caramba que le digo a le me fue que vuelo me consumo ID.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Badson Ajula with his song. Now, real quickly, we just want you to give us a shout out of your social media one more time for those who weren't able to hear it towards the end of our interview here. So, Badson, give us a shout out. What's your social media one more time so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Yeah, you can reach me at Badson Ajola, BADSONAJOOLA on all platforms.
Awesome, Badson. Now, we just heard your song. At this point, I'm going to toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, we'll start off with you. What'd you think of Badson and his song that he submitted?
I liked it. I like the energy. I think the vocal production and the mix just really didn't do the track enough justice. It felt like there was a lot going on in kind of the mid-range around where the vocals were sitting, and that main instrument was competing with vocals. And so I know that you layered on a lot of vocals, which was cool because the energy was there. It felt like they weren't matching up because your lead was one way and the doubles were really aggressive and kind of harsher, and then that main instrument was just so loud, but it was also kind of smooth. So I think it was confusing to my ears a little bit, but I can see why you won in New York, with the energy and talent level. I just think that a clearer mix would have been better to showcase the vocals and really convey not just the energy, but also the emotion and the dynamics, the ups and downs of your delivery better. Because when everything is just slammed, you just end up with one dynamic. And a lot of engineers end up doing that when there's a lot of sonic confusion in the track.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the president of the Promo Vatican, Big DM. What'd you think of Badson and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was good. Just needs a better mix on the vocals. I like the different language vibe that you brought with it. That was really, really cool. But like I said, just a better mix on the vocals to kind of make sure that they're in pocket with the beat.
Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what were your thoughts of Badson and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I thought it was a dope song. It was a great track. The video was really good. The beat selection was great as well. And I also like the fact that he took his time with the song and he had a plan for it. Like he said, it took him 3 years and he started promoting it last year. So it's pretty cool to see that he had a plan and he's executing.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. I got to get yourself some great feedback from all three of the judges there, Badson. Stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have MVP Mod. MVP Mod, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so MVP, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
What's going on, brother? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Representing Chicago. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
Chicago. I did the one that was it was in Chicago.
Awesome. And what is
and
it?
That was it was last month. Yep.
And what is it like to become a finalist at our Chicago event? Now, we have a great turnout at our Chicago events. What is it like to become a finalist at that show?
I could say it's a blessing, man. Just to keep on moving forward on what we can get better at, and just see what comes after. Just keep going. The grind ain't gonna stop. So it's all about being different and moving. So that's pretty much how you got to do.
For sure, man. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
My social media is MVP Mod on Instagram, MVP _ Mod on Instagram, and my music is on all music platforms, but majority of my music is on SoundCloud, and you can definitely check me out with MVP Mod on SoundCloud also.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's got over 3,000 plays on it. It's called Different. What is this all about? We're about to listen to here.
It's all about, how I made the song when everything was changing, everything is different now. So, just got to move different. And that's pretty much why I came up with the idea. And I believe that's the only way you're going to get better at things, being different and understanding. And I just put it together and made it work.
Awesome. All right, so let's go. Let's take a listen. This is MVP Mod with his song Different. So let me load this up. We'll be right back.
What's his name?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's great.
Crazy out here like something wrong with this madness. Look left and right like what happened. Been in the cold like Alaska. Spinning the feel like Madden. Niggas out here capping. Yeah. I gotta move a little different. I gotta talk a little different. Yeah, this world is changing. Now even my gas is different. Now I can see a clear picture. A lot of my past is ignorant. I was the last to get it. I was the last to get it. I gotta move a little different. I gotta talk a little different. Yeah, this world is changing. Now even my gas is different. Now I can see a clear picture. A lot of my past is ignorant. I was the last to get it. I was the last to get it. I gotta move. I took a dive in the pool. Never could follow the rules. That's why I was bad in school. Yeah, I got something to prove. Yeah, I got something to lose. Feel like my life on a cruise. Time for a change, renew. I'm gone. Came across all of my tools. My circumstance got my pride high, but I ain't never been a fool. My heart's been stepped on. These hoes I choose them in two. Go hard in the fourth quarter, yeah. I ball, I grew. I'm gone. Yeah. The world put me on the outside. Yeah, society crew. You never know what's on my right side. Stacking my paper, the price high. Thanking God for my right mind. Good feeling like tax time. Different feeling, keep my hopes high. Yeah. I gotta move a little different. I gotta talk a little different. Yeah, this world is changing. Now even my gas is different. Now I can see a clear picture. A lot of my past is ignorant. I was the last to get it. I was the last to get it. I gotta move a little different. I gotta talk a little different. Yeah, this world is changing. Now even my gas is different. Now I can see a clear picture. A lot of my past is ignorant. I was the last to get it. I was the last to get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was MVP Mod with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll be up first. What do you think of MVP Mod and his song that he submitted?
I think you got something there. I definitely like the directions you was going with the record, what you were saying in the record. The hook was catching. The beat is definitely catching. So kudos to you, my brother. Just keep pushing. You on something. So keep going.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What do you think of MVP Mod and his song that he submitted?
I thought the video and audio quality were very high, very, very high. Yeah, I think he's on to something. I think he's at a point where he hasn't perfected the way he uses his voice yet. And once he figures out the right tone, the right range, all of that, then he's going to have a really solid catalog.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of MVP Mod and his song that he submitted?
I thought it was a great song. I really liked the video. I thought the hook was really catchy. Yeah, he's a lot of potential.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, great stuff there from all three of the judges. MVP Mod, stay tuned to the end of today's event. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And next up on the lineup, we have Shannon J. Shannon J, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Shannon J, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, man. How's it going?
How's it going, brother? Where are you from?
Doing great. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Representing Houston, Texas. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us for today. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live show?
I actually competed last month on a Zoom. It was like an internet showcase, and it went pretty well with the judges. So
awesome for the online showcase. So what does that feel like to win the online showcase and then make it to this round, closer to the $50,000 in prizes?
It's really exciting. You know, I'm really excited. I've been doing music for the past 3 or 4 years now, and I've just been working on perfecting my craft. So it's good to have it in the eyes of people that, know what they're talking about.
That's what's up. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
You can follow me on Instagram at Jocostin, Jocostin, and my artist name is Shonen J, Shonen, and then the letter J.
Awesome. Now, Shonen J, tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's called On a Roll. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
On a Roll, I put this out at the end of November last year, so it was on my most recent album. It's a pretty upbeat song, just high energy, something to sing along to.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Shonen J with his song On a Roll. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Yeah, just what you need. If you tryna figure out the way, I'll take the lead. Oh, yeah, I'll show you the way. But if you wanna get there, then you got some steps to take. Oh, yeah. A choice you make, but first you got some truth to face. I find my place, so now I'll take it all away. I scream into the sky, my name is Shonen J. This is the fly away, now I'm on the road. I take it from the start up to the goal. I get that work and roll that weed up like a scroll. Yeah, this is what I do. I get high, we stay fly, we get. I stay wise, keep my eyes open. Yeah, cause most of these niggas ain't seen no shit. Most of these niggas don't know. And I said I've been finding them keys and shit. Opening brand new doors, yeah, I've been on the road. I get high, we stay fly, we get. I stay wise, keep my eyes open. That's the word about me. I said I'm Shonen J, now ain't you heard about me? I had to separate from the herd around me. Follow the herd and get led to the slaughterhouse. Thinking that it's a game, but it's the truth, no doubt. See, most of these niggas don't know and really don't show this. They can't do no better. I've been down my bro, just taking that dough. Yes, I'm gon' get that cheddar. I'm finna get it now, turn my life around. I'm gon' get this shit right. Straight tunnel vision now, and I'm slowing down to the end is inside. You see, most of my niggas are going down without a fight. And I got it to stay in my element, trust my darkness and turn it to light. I was tired of sitting at home and not doing shit, really just wasting my time. That's why I go crazy, I'm changing my fate every day just by making a rhyme. Ain't got time to be stuck in my head. I just been stacking that bread. See this money, I stretch it like Luffy. Try to test me for a doozy. This shit crazy, it feel like a movie. I'm prepared for whatever's next. Yeah, and you know I'ma keep it going. I've been doing my best. Now I'm on the road. I take it from the start up to the goal. I get that work and roll that weed up like a scroll. Yeah, this is what I do. I get high,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sean J with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. You'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Sean J and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I think that he's another person with a lot of talent and potential. Yeah, I think the ideas were great. I think the delivery was solid. I think sonically it was also really strong. It just felt like it all had one dynamic. It was like we got right into it, and it went forward. It didn't change. I didn't feel like I was on a journey where I was up and down and up and down and that kind of thing. So I think a lot of artists are fighting the talent battle. You know, they're just trying to get better. And this artist isn't fighting the talent battle. He's fighting the transitioning into songwriting from just having raw talent battle. But he's very, very far along the way. I think just structuring things better and really diving into dynamics is going to help with his development and taking all that amazing talent and creating a really cohesive and memorable end product.
Definitely well said. Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, what'd you think of Shonen J and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was pretty good. I thought the tempo was great. I thought the elements were together. I agree with Pay One on in terms of just the flow. You just want to make sure that there's that consistency there. But you definitely got talent. You definitely got potential. So looking forward to hearing some other things from you.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live, JP. What were your thoughts of Shonen J and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was dope. I like his style a lot. He's definitely unique. It sounded totally different. But I agree with Pain One. Not a lot of dynamics in the song, so it just sounded like straight shot. But he has a lot of potential, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else he got.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. Definitely some positive stuff there from all three of the judges, Shonen J. Stay tuned. We're almost at the end of the event today. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. All right, guys. So next up on the lineup, we have Go Kiki Go. Go Kiki Go. We do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right. So Go Kiki Go. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
How's it going? Where are you from?
Good. I'm from New York, but my city, Atlanta.
Representing New York. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live showcase? Where did you win to get to this round?
Atlanta.
In Atlanta. Now, Atlanta's definitely one of our bigger shows here we have in the United States. What is it like to perform at a big show like that and then be called up as one of the finalists?
It's amazing, especially because I'm 10 and I was competing against all those adults, so I didn't think I was going to win. But yeah. And because I'm Drake's daughter. He just don't know yet. He's going to figure it out.
Definitely. And I got to ask, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. Awesome. It's so a pleasure to have you. And what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Go Kiki Go on all my social medias. GOKEEKEEGO.
Awesome. Now, Go Kiki Go. Tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's got over 1,200 plays on it. What is this all about? I see it's called Big Mouth. What is this all about? What we're about to watch here?
Well, it was inspired by Rumor and Asian Doll, and it's basically about just because I'm 10 doesn't mean I can't do it, doesn't mean I don't have confidence, doesn't mean I can't be cocky with it.
All right, awesome. So this is Go Kiki Go with her song and her video. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Okay.
What's up?
Murph my engine.
You finna pull up?
I'm pulling up.
Okay, bet.
King Meezy on the beat. Yeah, yeah. Turn my headphones up. Yeah, yeah. Turn my headphones up. Yeah, yeah. Stop playing with me. Shut down, cause it's about to go down. Can't nobody copy my sound. Bust down, in my ton. I got jokes for all of these clowns. Top down, I let my head back down. Skinny girl gained her a few pounds. I'm a big deal now. I'm big in the south. Big banks with a really big mouth. Shut down, cause it's about to go down. Can't nobody copy my sound. Bust down, in my ton. I got jokes for all of these clowns. Top down, I let my head back down. Skinny girl gained her a few pounds. I'm a big deal now. I'm big in the south. Big banks with a really big mouth. Strange things like I'm hopping up the 80s. Brand new like a newborn baby. Big key and I got him going crazy. Back it up like a sweet old lady. Boss up, I'm on my grind. MC, it's hammer time. Yeah, you cute, but sis, I'm fine. Sunblock can't stop this shine. Where you walking, where you talking, how you think you're gonna stop all these here blessings? How you coming, how you loving, that we clubbing, ain't none of y'all had me stressing. I'm blessed, oh yes, they finished, what's next? Let's ride, Corvette, all cash, no checks. Shut down, cause it's about to go down, can't nobody copy my sound. Bust down, in my ton, I got jokes for all of these clowns. Top down, I let my head back down, skinny girl gained her a few pounds. I'm a big deal now, I'm big in the south, big banks with a really big mouth. Shut down, cause it's about to go down, can't nobody copy my sound. Bust down, in my ton, I got jokes for all of these clowns. Top down, I let my head back down, skinny girl gained her a few pounds. I'm a big deal now, I'm big in the south, big banks with a really big mouth. Now clap it up, now clap it up, like this we all way to back it up. Now clap it up, now clap it up, like this we all way to back it up. Now clap it up, now clap it up, like this we all way to back it up. Now clap it up, now clap it up, like this we all way to back it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Go Kiki Go with her video that she submitted for us today. Let me toss it over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. You'll be up first. What do you think of Go Kiki Go and her song that she submitted?
It was fun. It was fun to listen to. It was fun to watch. The quality was good. And I see why she was a finalist. I see why she's in the champion round. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing her develop further.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the president of the Promo Vatican, Big DM. What do you think of Go Kiki Go and her song?
I think she did a great job. I think the video was cool. I remember her performance in Atlanta when she came up there unexpectedly, just hit a home run. And it was good to see you in the final round. It was good to see you still doing your thing. So just keep striving for perfection, young lady, and just keep going. You did a great job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He is the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Go Kiki Go and her song?
Yeah, it was dope. She did a great job. I loved her confidence. I love the song, the video. Everything was well made. The mix, everything was dope. So she's young. She has a lot of potential and a lot of room to grow for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what else she got for sure.
Awesome. Thank you for that. JP, definitely some positive stuff there from all three of the judges. Go Kiki Go. Stay tuned. We got two more artists left after this. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. All right, guys, next up on the lineup, we have Chatter Baby. Chatter Baby, we do have you in the chat room. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Chatter Baby, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, brother? Where you from?
I'm from Meriden, Connecticut.
Representing Connecticut. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live show?
I went to Flatbush in Brooklyn, New York.
New York. Now, New York is definitely one of our bigger shows as well. Like I've said before, what is it like to perform in front of a live crowd at a Coast to Coast Live showcase?
It was really good. Like, I got a lot of crowd. It's definitely different. So it's like, if you ain't never really performed before, I would encourage people to go perform with Coast to Coast because it's good to help you like practice, because that is a big major. Not only making music, but performance is key because you're basically giving a show. So if your performance is not right and your music is good, it's just like having bad music.
Definitely. Now, what is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Everything is Chatter_Baby, Chatter with 2 T's. I'm on everywhere, social media, and anywhere you can stream music.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today. I see it's called Wasn't Easy. It's got over 1,500 plays on it. What is this all about? What we're about to listen to here?
It's just like normal, like basically if you don't never listen to my music before, like never heard of me or stuff, it's just summing it up, my life, and giving you a little bit of me all in like one song. So you would get to know more about me and what I've been through. And basically, like if you've been through the same thing, you would really relate to the song. It's just me talking about my feelings. I'd rather put it in music than just talk about it.
All right, dope. So let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Chatter Baby with his song Wasn't Easy. Let me go ahead and load this up. We'll be right back.
Ain't nothing to eat.
Don't worry, bro. I got you. Told you, we're gonna get through this.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We all we got, so you know what I mean. We gotta go hard.
Nah, I know this shit crazy. I've been trying to eat all day for the past couple days. This shit hurt.
Fuck it. It's just us.
Real shit.
Talk my shit, my bag, nigga.
Been through so much pain, me and bro never had it easy. What you know about no food at home, eating at the park. Mama never born no close with me and bro would share that shit. I got so much hate up in my heart that I can't bear this shit. My feelings all tossed up, still I gotta chase the chips. No, I got a plan, I got the faith that I'ma get it straight. How you leave your kids for a man and smile up in my face? All up in my feelings, feel like having niggas take them out. I struggled in the streets and with the grace of God I made it out. I stay around some killers known to drill you for $1 bill. It ain't about the money, it's the principle. I'm sturdy, nigga. Mama was the first and was the last one to hurt a nigga. I was just so broken, hopeless, mentally wasn't focused. I did some things I had to do, you only seen in movies. Don't talk about my feelings, I just put that shit in music. Bringing drama, we ain't chatting, we gon' war it out. My nigga Smooth is in them shackles, he gon' hold it down. My cousin told me, loco, this the time to show him now. Yeah, they think they know me, barely know me. All I had was heartache. Hard to see a little light when surrounded by darkness. I done lost too many niggas, I done cut so many off. That jealousy, they envy me the way I walk on every song. I'm a product of my city, niggas know what I become. When he was asleep, I made a promise to my bro, I get a song. Never go back on my word, they instilled it to me young. I was built to survive, I got hustle in my blood. We gon' trap until we die, just the hustle leveled up. Swear my faith is on 100, I don't know about giving up. Only real niggas feel what I say, only real niggas known to relate. Though my brother made it through his shit would never be the same. I cut ties with my mother, I done severed all them strings. And that nigga with it, he a bitch, you see it in his face. I pray to God he get crazy, so I turn him to a stain. This fuck my ops, pour the liquor up and smoke up on they neck. I got a lot that be going on, I really take a break. They think they know me, barely know me. All I had was heartache. Hard to see a little light when surrounded by darkness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chatter Baby with his video that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He is the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll be up first. What do you think of Chatter Baby and his song that he submitted?
I thought the song was pretty good. Definitely feeling the flow and the direction we were going with. So, good job.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, what did you think of Chatter Baby and his video that he submitted?
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I think he has a lot of potential. It was a really personal song. I think there are things that I would encourage him to do, like rely way less on the auto-tune so your vocals sound more natural, and then make sure that even with the auto-tune, there were parts that were sharp. So I don't know if you were in the wrong key, like maybe you were in the relative major, or maybe you set it to chromatic or something, which is what a lot of people do. They just kind of throw auto-tune on and don't necessarily stick to the theory behind it. So I would definitely say be mindful of that, because that can just get distracting, especially when it's such a personal and serious song. You don't want it to get too robotic and sound like you're in love with a stripper rather than spilling your heart out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but great song.
Definitely. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1, and with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what'd you think of Chatter Baby and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of...
Hold up, JP. We don't got you yet. There we go. We got you, JP. You're good.
Yeah, he has a lot of potential. He's really talented. I like the songwriting. Also like the video. So, yeah, there's a lot of potential there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. JP, definitely some positive stuff there from all three of the judges. Chatter Baby, we've got one more artist after you. Stay tuned. Find out if you're one of today's winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round. And with that, we've reached our last artist of today's lineup. Last but certainly not least, Mighty M. Mighty M, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so as we connect you here, Mighty M, we do have your song all set, ready to go as well. So there you go. We got you now. Mighty M, can you hear us? All right, and we're going to try to get you connected here. Mighty M, one more time. Can you hear us? No worries. We do have your song ready to go, Mighty M. There we go. We got you now. All good.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. We got you. What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from South Africa, man.
Representing South Africa. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. And where did you compete for the Coast to Coast Live Showcase?
I did an online event, man, on December 2020.
Awesome. You did an online event. Now, we have a lot of newer artists tuning in today that are considering to join the Coast to Coast Live show. Can you give them a little advice as to how was your experience with the online event?
Man, like, it was great, man, because, like, this is an opportunity I never got before, man. You know, like, this is a great exposure for these new artists, man. So I really advise them to go for Coast to Coast Live, man.
Definitely, definitely. What is your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Currently, I'm only on Instagram. I go as MightyM_SA.
Awesome, on Instagram. Perfect. Now, tell us a little bit about your song. It's called Legend that you submitted. What is this all about? What about to listen to here?
This song is basically where I show how lyrically gifted I am, man. Because, you know, I talk about, you know, I don't rap to be second best. I rap to be the best. This is a song where I show how lyrically gifted I am. That's what I can say.
Awesome. All right, so let's go. Let's take a listen. This is Legend with Mighty M. Let me load up his song. We'll be right back.
See, I'm going out as a legend. Feeling like JEEZY and Nas. All that I want, I'ma get it. Niggas be hating my art. I do this shit independent. They'll never break me apart. I'm second. Nigga, I aim for the stars. I'm going out as a legend. Feeling like JEEZY and Nas. All that I want, I'ma get it. Niggas be hating my art. I do this shit independent. Don't ever break me apart. I'm never coming up second. Nigga, I aim for the stars. You see, I came up in this game like a lone wolf. It's just me, never gave up. I've turned cold in a way that my blood freeze and my heart broke. I'm numb as hell, I no longer bleed when they cut me. I'm legend, I'm going out like Will Smith on that last scene. I'm mad at this verse and put rappers on coffins without no drugs, no codeine. Don't like be told what to do, bitch, I'm never your puppet. So nigga, you never gonna own me. Bitch, I make noise and I came to destroy shit. I feed you with poison, I'm killing you slowly. I'm phenomenal, got more bars than Lil Wayne in 03. You think you're the best, but your music is trash. And I speak cause I've never been a yes man. I seen some people fucked over by people they trusted. That nigga you calling your best friend. I don't want no one around me, my circle is small. That's the reason I wanna have less friends. Dog, I deserve to be one of the greatest. They no debate, but then fuck it, I guess then. I gotta hustle. I still remember the time when I just used to roam on the street, walking around in my headphones, and I still remember that I lost my bro on the street. Feeling so fucking depressed on the street. People saw me as a mess on the street. Probably wanted me dead on the street. Downfalls, tears shed on the street. They line me up against several rappers. When I hold the mic, I just spit them with venom. Honestly speaking, like all of these upcoming rappers, I know they won't get on my level. Music is blasting, I use it to clap, but I'm too busy rapping. I do bring the magic, they're losing and capping. They're goofy and acting, I'm too sick, I'm bragging. I'm shooting this faggoty. I'm going out as a legend. Feeling like JEEZY and Nas. All that I want, I'ma get it. Niggas be hating my art. I do this shit independent. Don't ever break me apart. I'm never coming up second. Nigga, I aim for the stars. I'm going out as a legend. Feeling like JEEZY and Nas. All that I want, I'ma get it. Niggas be hating my art. I do this shit independent. Don't ever break me apart. I'm never coming up second. Nigga, I aim for the stars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mighty M with his song that he submitted for us today. Let me toss it to the judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. You'll be up first. What'd you think of Mighty M and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, I think he has undeniable talent as a rapper. I wish the talent had been presented in more of an original way, because obviously that wasn't his original beat. I mean, I guess it's hard to say because I don't know if that beat started out as a license. I don't know. But in terms of the hook, it just, that triplet pattern was just something that a lot of rappers, including Pop Smoke, did a lot. So it felt like it was just very typical of the trendy drill sound. So I wish that, given his talent, he would have chosen a different way to approach that hook. Because with a track that we haven't heard and with a cadence that we haven't heard, I think it would have made a much bigger impact for him. So it's something to think about, especially when you have, and he knows he's talented, obviously. So just an additional layer to make you stand out from other people who are talented, because the talent will help you stand out quite a bit, but you want to increase your odds of people noticing you.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1. And with that, we'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He is the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, you'll be up next. What do you think of Mighty M and his song that he submitted?
Great talent, but poor execution. In a competition of this magnitude, you don't want to hear a freestyle or a cover song. I would have liked to have heard an original song, because everything is based on what you as an artist bring to the table. Now, in terms of your flow, you got it. I think you have a lot of talent there, but you got to make sure that you have an original song. That is the only way that this is going to work for you.
Thank you for that, Big DM. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, what do you think of Mighty M and his song?
Yeah, he's dope. I mean, lyrically he can rap and he has a good flow, but unfortunately the track wasn't original. And like DM was saying, if you're gonna come to to our championship, we want to hear what what you have, your original music. We want to hear what you're working on, not what, you rapping over somebody else's beat. I mean, I've heard A&R say it before, watching the online showcases. It's a dope freestyle, but that's you wouldn't be able to do anything with that because it's somebody else's song. So, unfortunately, I just wish he would have submitted an original track. But other than that, he has a lot of potential and he has a lot of talent. So, I look forward to listening to another track that's original.
Definitely. Thank you for that. JP, well, Mighty M, you were the final artist today. Stay tuned. We're about to announce the winners for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship qualifying round just a second. But we got to give a big shout out to all three of our judges for joining us. Before we do, we'll start off with the first judge on the lineup. He's the president of the Promo Vatican. Big DM, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me at the Big DM, just like it's spelled on the screen. BIGGDM. That's at everything, every platform, every social media platform.
DM, it's such a pleasure to have you, Ben. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. And our next judge on the lineup, he's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Very easy to find on social media at DJ Pain One, all social media. And if you want to work with me, if you want to check my beat catalog, it's DJ Pain One Beats.com.
Awesome. Thank you, DJ Pain One. Always a pleasure to have you. And last but certainly not least, he's the vice president of Coast to Coast Live. JP, where can everyone find you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me at JPC2C. Shout out to all the artists that participated today. It was a lot of chatting. And shout out to the judge.
Awesome. Thank you for that, JP. And it's about that time. So I just got word we do have tie going on. So as opposed to picking the top three, we are going to pick the top 5 artists of today's showcase who will be moving on to the next round for the $50,000 in prizes. So again, this is in no particular order, but I am going to read off the top 5. So starting off with the first artist, Devon Hill. Big congratulations. You're today's first finalist for today's qualifying round. Congratulations to you, Devon Hill. Up next, we have Treasure J. Treasure J, big congratulations to you. Treasure J being the second finalist for today's event. Now, Treasure J, we do have you in the chat room. We want to get your reaction real quick. Treasure J, what does it feel like, brother?
I actually was just jumping up and down just now, and then I saw you coming back on the call, so I had to get all composed just now.
It's all good, man. Give us a shout out of your social media real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm Treasure Targaryen on Instagram, and then Treasure J on YouTube. So that's Treasure TARGARYEN. Kind of
awesome.
hard, but
Treasure J, it's a pleasure, man. Big congratulations. We will be seeing you on the next round for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Our next artist moving on to the next round. Big congratulations to you, MVP Mod. MVP Mod, big congratulations. You're the next artist today. Moving on now to the next round for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Now, we also have you in the chat room. We want to get your reaction real quick. MVP Mod, how do you feel, man?
Man, it's a blessing, man, to be able to go down there and compete. So, I mean, hey, I'm happy myself, man. It's granted. You can appreciate it.
Awesome. And give us a shout out to your socials real quick so we can go check you out.
You can follow me on IG, MVP_mod, and you can my music on all music platforms. So, and there's more music coming. So, appreciate the opportunity.
Awesome, man. Big congratulations to you, MVP Mod. We will be seeing you in the next round for the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. 2 more artists left, guys. We have big congratulations we have to get to King Tufo. King Tufo, big congratulations to you. We do have you in the chat room as well as I bring you on in here. We do want to catch your reaction real quick. King Tufo, can you hear us? All right, no worries. King Tufo, congratulations to you for being today's next finalist and our last finalist for today. Big congratulations to you, Chief Pound. Chief Pound, big congratulations to you. You're today's final artist heading to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship for the $50,000 in prizes. I'm going to go ahead and try to bring you in here real quick so we could catch your reaction. Real quick, Chief Pound, congratulations to you. Can you hear us? Chief
Okay,
Pound.
I'm good. I'm good now.
Awesome.
I'm
You
good.
good, brother? How does it feel, man? Coast to Coast Live World Championship.
Damn, well, I thought y'all gonna forget about me. What? I thought y'all gonna forget. I feel good though, man. I'm happy. I can't wait to turn up, man.
Awesome. And give us your socials real quick so we can check you out.
I'm Chief_Pound, CHIEF_POUND. That's everywhere. Shit, if you can search it, I'm there.
And Chief Pound, before we let you go, man, we have a lot of newer artists tuning in today. Any advice you want to give them? I know you're today's finalist, moving on to the $50,000 in prizes. Anything you want to let them know?
Shit, it don't start. The grind don't stop, man. It could take you 2 months. It could take you 2 years. It ain't no limit to it. It's just crafting. You know what I'm saying? Just keep at it.
Definitely. Chief Pound, congratulations to you, man. We will see you in the final World Championship for Coast to Coast Live. Again, our top 5 artists for today: Devon Hill, Treasure J, MVP Mod, King Tufo, and Chief Pound. Congratulations to all of you. Be sure to check your email after this event to get your instructions headed towards the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. My name is Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well on behalf of myself, the judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team. We'll see you guys on the next one.